Hello guys, my name is Dimitris and this is AI in Space Tech. And in today's news section video, I would like to introduce a few very good resources for educating yourself on topics such as machine learning and deep learning. Of course, unfortunately, these links that I'm going to show, they're not so much related with the topic of remote sensing. Nevertheless, I think they're very, very important if you want to educate yourself on machine learning and AI. And of course, by educating yourself in these topics, you can bring this knowledge into remote sensing and improve our field. So let's get started. So first of all, I would like to show you the links, as I said. So the first link is online computer vision news magazine that I have found. So this is completely free. You can register on their website and you will get a notification every month for actually the new magazine, because this magazine comes every month, and I think it contains very interesting information regarding AI and computer vision. They have very nice interviews with the authors. They explain the papers in details and in rather simple terms, and they also have interviews with some top-notch scientists of the field. So I haven't read this month's issue yet because I was being very, very busy, but nevertheless, because I've been following this for quite some time, they have really interesting news. They have updates, they have talks from the latest conferences, and so on and so forth. So I highly suggest to subscribe. It's completely free, and actually you can get the issue even if you don't want to register on this website. So I think they're a consultant company of some kind, but they really do a good job with every month's issue. And if you click here, you will get to the link I showed before with the issue, and of course you can subscribe to get it in your email. So very interesting and very good resource for computer vision and machine learning. Further on, I have a very interesting link to a deep learning book, and I would like to show you also the book. It's called Deep Learning, and I have it right here. You can see it, and it's actually written by Ian Goodfellow, Yosha Benjo, and Aaron Curville. And these guys are actually some of the top scientists in the field of deep learning. Especially Joshua Benjo has been an advocate of deep learning for I don't know, at least 2 decades or more. I guess it's more. I don't know exactly when he started, but nevertheless, he's one of the big figures out there. And Ian Goodfellow is one of his students that have done amazing stuff. He proposed new architectures in deep learning, such as adversarial neural networks, and many, many more interesting research topics. Of course, you are not, you don't have to buy the book. You can find it completely for free here online. So you have topics such as deep feed-forward networks, regularization, you have convolutional neural networks, you have recurrent and recursive nets. I don't know, you have also probabilistic method, on-the-Carlo methods, deep generative models, and many, many more interesting stuff. The book is huge in the meaning of content. It contains very, very many and deep information regarding deep learning, and I highly recommend it. You can buy the book, or if you don't want to buy it, you can find everything here for free. You can even print out the chapters one by one and you can actually get the book for free. But nevertheless, for supporting also the authors, I highly recommend purchasing the book. Moving on, I have a very interesting link that I got from a supporter of the channel. He actually sent it to me through Reddit, and what is here is just an GitHub link that contains the list of all the machine learning competitions for satellite imagery and remote sensing, also sorted by submission deadline. So this is very interesting. You see there are many different competitions and challenges that I myself didn't know all. I showed you last time the X-View detection challenge, but here you can see a much more detailed list of all the competitions currently running, or maybe some of them have finished. Yeah, some of them have finished, but nevertheless, I think it's a very interesting link, and you should follow to update yourself. Further on, I'm very excited because this year I'm gonna participate in the Frontiers Development Lab, ESA, the European Challenge, and this is practically kind of a summer school that you sit down with top-notch AI and R&D researchers, along with people from Earth observation, in my particularly challenge, which is the Earth observation challenge, and you try to solve very important topics that could affect the whole humanity. And of course, I'm very honored that this year they accepted me, so I'm gonna participating. Unfortunately, the deadline has passed, and I haven't informed you guys, but back then when the deadline was over in the beginning of the month, I didn't even have this channel, so I couldn't update you on the topic. So yeah, maybe next year you can participate. I really think it's worth. It's 8 weeks, so it's quite long, but probably you can do a lot of interesting stuff, and you can solve many problems in this period. As I said, I'm highly excited about these, and I'm probably going to give you more feedback while this thing will be running in the end of the month, or maybe I will give you an update later. I don't know how I'm going to handle this channel along with the FDL, because I'm going to be there and probably it's going to be quite intensive, but I will try to update you guys and make more videos. So some last things I would like to say is apart from the book that I shown on deep learning, this guy here, which I already presented, I'm just showing it one more time. I have here yet another very interesting book that I think worth. It's called Neural Networks for Pattern Recognition, and it's written by Christopher Bishop. Christopher Bishop is a professor and a very important researcher generally in the field of machine learning, and he wrote this book quite some time ago, but nevertheless, so I'm trying to see the date of the publication. I cannot find it right now, but it's a very interesting and very detailed book. However, focuses more on many mathematical aspects. Therefore, maybe it's a little bit hard for the people who are not very interested or very deep into the mathematics. It goes really deep into the functions and proves mathematically many aspects of the neural networks. This could be highly interesting, but also could be quite hard to follow. Nevertheless, I really think it's a very interesting book to have in your library, and maybe if you work and you educate yourself first with the deep learning book, then you can move also into this second book of Christopher Bishop. I would like to finish with something that doesn't have to do with remote sensing or AI, but it shows my love towards books, and so I'm very excited. I just received it with through the mail. It's a very old book. It doesn't even have the title here. It's practically from the 16th century, and yeah, it's amazing. It's a piece of history, this book, and I think it has to be very carefully preserved. Thinking that this book is almost 300 years old. It actually was published in the 1740, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But just looking inside it, I mean, it's hard to show it here in the camera, but it's written in Latin. This book, actually I bought it as a present, so I'm not gonna keep it, unfortunately, but it's amazing just to have it in my hands for a few days and share it with you. You can just keeping it in your hands, it seems like you're keeping a piece of history. So amazing to have such a book, and I think all of you guys there, you should really love your books, take care of books. I'm really disappointed when I see someone behaving badly and abusing a book, keeping it in a bad condition, I don't know, folding the pages in a nasty way, and so on. Okay, that's for this news section. I hope you are excited. I hope you like the content. I hope you will follow the links and educate yourself. And yeah, I would like to tell you to subscribe if you haven't done so, to give us a feedback, thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like it. It's very important for us to have your feedback for continuing this channel, for continuing this work. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what would you like to see in the next episodes, because I'm still adapting and I'm still evolving the content to fit the needs of the public. And with this, I would be coming to the end of this video. For the next video, for the knowledge section, in this episode, I have made a very interesting interview with a colleague from the geofield. And he's working now in the industry, but before he was in academia, and I think he discusses some interesting aspects regarding the gap between academia and research, which is also one of the main topics of this channel. So if you're interested, check out the next video, and with this I would say goodbye to you guys. So AI in Space Tech, see you soon, and yeah, take care.